Oye, mira, my name is Christian Ortiz, the developer of Justice A.I, the world's first ethical AI to identify and deconstruct bias across the board. In doing my best to not speak in absolutes, I can say this. White people, most of them, only think about racism when it becomes a headline, not understanding that for most BIPOC individuals, it's something that we have to deal with every single day. We have to learn how to navigate around it, plan for it, think about it, and how it impacts us and our family members and loved ones every day. Because this happens, there is a duality within racism that we don't talk about enough. For white people, most white people unintentionally perpetuate white supremacy, and when they're called out on it, they act surprised because the majority of them are. And for people of color who are on the receiving end of microaggressions and racism or discriminatory practices, we sometimes don't know how to dissect them or really understand what's really at play. It feels racist. We know it's racist, but we don't really know why it's racist. And because of these realities, what gets activated within our fragility as white people versus what gets activated within BIPOC individuals can fall anywhere in an emotional scale, which ultimately prevents us from having constructive conversations. I wanted to do a test within Justice AI to address something that happens way too often. White people who perpetuate the angry black woman trope. Let's take a look. Yesterday, I told my black coworker that she is so direct when she speaks to me, and I don't understand why. She always sounds so angry when she's talking to me. And then she got super mad at me and walked away. What did I do wrong?
When you described your black coworker as being so direct and always sounding so angry when speaking to you, several issues might have contributed to her strong reaction. 1. Stereotyping. The description of your coworker as angry taps into a harmful stereotype often labeled against black women, commonly known as the angry black woman stereotype. 2. Invalidation. Your comments might have felt invalidating to her. By focusing on her delivery rather than engaging with the substance of what she was saying, the implication could be that her feelings or perspectives were not valid or worth understanding. 3. Lack of understanding. Expressing confusion about why she communicates directly could be interpreted as a lack of effort to understand or appreciate different communication styles, which are often influenced by cultural backgrounds and personal experiences. In diverse workplaces, appreciating and adapting to varying styles of communication is crucial. 4. Communication and perception. It's important to consider how perceptions of tone and intent can be influenced by our biases. What you interpreted as anger might not have been her intention or emotional state at all. This misinterpretation could reflect an unconscious bias in how you perceive her communication. Reflecting on these points can be helpful in understanding why your coworker reacted the way she did. Moving forward, focusing on what is being said rather than how it's being said, questioning your own perceptions and biases, and approaching such conversations with openness and a willingness to understand can lead to more productive and respectful interactions.